choir director. This is my first year here at Niles North. Before I came to Niles North in the fall, my predecessor, Dan Bergerman, as well as many of other music staff, told me bits and pieces about some of the students that I will be working with in the choir program. And Tala was one of those students that they mentioned. They told me that she was a great singer, a great musician, and a great student. So I had a vague idea of what kind of person I'd be working with when I got to finally meet her. And after working with her for these past several months, I'm happy to say that she is all of those things that they said, and even more than that. At first glance, when I first met her in class, she was really quiet, kind of unassuming, just kind of like, doing her thing, sitting over here on the right side of the classroom. And I noticed though that she was somebody who hung on every word that I said, listened to everything, and took notes of her music, and just was always really engaged in the class. I said, okay, this is promising, this is cool. And then I also noticed, that she was someone who was really solid musician, really just like strong singer, good leader in the classroom. She's been involved in the choir and vocal jazz program since she was a freshman. And so she was a seasoned veteran. And we know that sometimes when people are in a thing for a few years, they kind of get comfortable and they kind of sit back on their laurels. That is definitely not what she did. She's a very natural musician, but the level of musicianship is matched by her work ethic as well as her kindness to others. She is someone that many of my younger students in choir and also in the theater program have consistently talked about as someone that they aspire to be like, and someone that motivates them to work harder because of seeing her and getting to work with her. Another reason that I knew of Tala prior to meeting her was her participation in the ILMEA ensembles, which is the Illinois Music Education Association. In my position as the ILMEA district representative last year, I knew that she was among the best in our area here because she had made near the top ranks of the vocal jazz ensembles last year. And not only was she one of the best here at Niles North, but also the best around the North Shore area, which is a really, really competitive place to be as far as music. This year, she auditioned for and was selected to participate in both the district choir and the district vocal jazz ensemble. And in fact, when it came to the rankings in vocal jazz, she was the highest ranked soprano in our area along the North Shore. That's New Trier, that's the Glenbrooks, all of those schools around here. And we know how competitive these schools are. She seemed very surprised by this, and I hope you're not surprised by it, seeing all the things you've gone through. And she was even more surprised when she was selected for the Honors Vocal Jazz Ensemble at the all-state level. She was ranked as the top soprano in our state for vocal jazz. And so she got to go to the all-state conference in January and work in a 9-person ensemble. So 9 students from across the state of Illinois working with an amazing director, and got to perform at a jazz night concert in Peoria, Illinois. And I know that she grew so much from that experience, and just from beginning to end, she was just all in. And I think it's probably one of the core memories, I guess we could say, of her life. She absorbed everything said to her by the guest director and grew so much. She enjoyed the experience so much that she decided to audition for the Vocal Jazz Performance Program at Western Michigan, which is one of probably the top 3 programs for vocal jazz in the country. And of course, she was accepted. And it's a very small number of students that are accepted into that program, and she got a great scholarship from there as well. I think it can be seen that she represents the very best of the Niles North Choir program, and I'm so proud to be able to recognize her with this award. I'm so grateful that I got the chance to work with you this year, and I'm sorry that it's only 1 year that I get with you. She is truly deserving of everything good that comes to her, and I hate to see her leave us as she moves into the next chapter of her life. So congrats, Tala. Thank you so much for everything you've taught me and for all the work that you've done for the program and for representing Niles North Choir so well. Thank you.